5C4 7, 6 your soul. Yeah. You swear that the planet is sticking the same. Everything loaded is feeding your frame. Click it, react to remember the name. System saves it and serves it again. Scroll, tap, share, let the outrage stick. Every little pause tells it what gets clicks. Every comment logged, every movement gets picked. Then it builds you a world where the evidence fits. Brick by brick, digital walls get stacked. Feed you a theory, then feed it right back. Hidden patterns start feeling like facts. Built from the things that made you react. Doesn't care who's right, doesn't care who lied. Only measures how long you stayed online. Little you hate gets clip up the clip. Speaker you love gets another hit. World collapsing, doom on tap, this side winning. Victory lap, left, right, red, blue. Pick your crew, different little bubble built for you. Fear gets clicks and rage gets shares. Calm gets buried cause carnal scared. Anger pays, panic pays. Every argument adds to the minutes you stay. Fight in the comments while numbers increase. You call a debate that count in the reach. Tap, 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 now the pattern gets trapped. Mad, so they feed you it back. Click, 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 now the profile adapts. Do you swear everybody thinks like that? Different feeds, different views. Same machine, deciding what gets through. You think you discovered the trail on your own while recommendation decided the road. 1 becomes 2 and then 2 becomes 10. 10 becomes 50, repeating again. Everybody shown start sounding aligned. Same little mess every design every time. That's not the planet, that's curated sound. Same print repeated when your face is around. Someone offline says something opposed, no likes underneath it, no viral post. You the way the argument instantly close cause it doesn't resemble the world that you know. Years redesigning your crowd. Now contradiction feels dangerously loud. Algorithm never gave a damn for the facts. Measures emotion and studies reactions. New ones move slowly, set into your tracks. Anger moves faster so anger gets stacked. Knows when you're tired, knows when you're bored. Knows when your hand starts reaching toward that little glass screen that you swear you control. Every interaction keeps building a model. Buzz in your pocket, red little light. One quick glance and there goes your night. Doesn't need force, doesn't tell you what's true. Just quietly filters what reaches your view. High one angle, push one side. Repeat it enough for conviction arrives. Opinions get shaped through digital doors. Ideas get planted and labeled as yours. Facts go unchecked when the crowd looks correct. Green and replaces the need to inspect people. Get judged from a 15-second frame. Context gets cut, one a clip gets a name. One cut, quote, one carefully chosen scene. One bad minute becomes what they mean. Before it gets buried, after it gets missed. Editing decides what survives in the clip. Source gets ignored, context gets wrecked. Hit share, scroll next. Villain, hero, pick a team. Fear, anger, feed, no machine. Us, them, wrong, right. Keep it simple, keep them fighting. That's why division performs so well. Complexity's harder and harder to sell. Give you a slogan, a target, decide, give you a reason to stay there all night. Keep everybody certain, everybody split, everybody scrolling through customized shit. Volume ain't knowledge and trending ain't proof. 10 million shares, can I manufacture truth? A timeline pack can make you feel informed. But repetition isn't how knowledge gets formed. Same plain copy through thousands of miles, can still trace back to one source. Pumping it out. Read past the headline, check the date.
Okay, that's enough. Right. Obviously, I'm playing ARK. Just give me a second. There we go. Right. Minimize this. There we go. Game should show up in a second. Very good. Where's my... Oh, it's there. Yeah, so I've been a little bit busy. Well, I was a little bit busy last night. But I got a little bit busy today. Walled off my base. Let's take these clouds off. Walled it off. Not enough stuff spawning back though. Pardon me. Yeah, there was like Uranus and all that. And dire wolves and stuff like that just constantly aggroing me. And I've skinned my base a bit. I need to put a tech dot on there. I went for the not so shiny floor. And I will show you upstairs. It's very, the ceiling is very neon. For the simple fact, this is the shiny floor. I just feel like it's messing with my frame rates, to be honest. You know, reflections and all that. But I just left this because I could not be bothered. You've got to press. First you've got to place down the floor on every single floor. Then you've got to press Control to copy this is the default floor, right? Then you have to press Control on the floor you want. Then you have to press Alt on every single individual floor. So you have to basically put the skin on the floor twice. And pressing Alt doesn't always work. You've got to like press it multiple times. Anyways, long story short, ball ache. Neon my ceiling as well. And I've done a little bit to the greenhouse. 2 different skins on this. I like this floor. Didn't want too much neon, but I didn't want to have lights. And I've done a little bit at the ceiling. Slash roof. Yeah. It's coming on anyways. It's coming, it's coming. So. You stealing all these owl pellets. You can have that shit. Take the poo back. Take it, goddammit. I was gonna say, is it that bad? I don't mind these storing the owl pellets. You do that. No. Over here. Yep, I can hear a Uranus already. Or a UT. I don't like saying UT, that sounds Scottish. I thought there's anything wrong with Scottish people. Right. I had a couple of things I want to do, but I don't know in what order. I was thinking, but I don't know if it's probably not aligned. But I was going to build a pathway. To see how aligned. Like, I guessed this by doing this. And it looks... it's slightly off, isn't it? Damn it. I don't know if I want to know the truth. Maybe. Yeah, I put behemoth gates because, well, they kind of look cool. But I also had this thought that someone might complain about my base location. You're blocking the bridge. Oh shit, lag. So, I didn't wall off the whole bit so they can go around the back of my base. There we go. No complaints. I'm quite a considerate builder. I don't like to block off areas. I don't just take what I want. So if anyone complains, fuck them. Have you got any ramps? Ah, you do. Because I do need some ramps here. Might as well put a skin on them. do want to tech door though. I'm getting lazy now. I just want to run in and out of the bases. And we're back to 1 times. You're gonna let me look at this? 64%. What are you? $43. Well, I think most of these might as well go away. Or maybe I could just leave them out. In fact, the 30s are 100%. In fact, no. Are they? Yeah, the 30s and the Dinosaurs, they're 100%. The Rexies, I get 22%, but it's 1 time. Oh, so these will be 100%. All right, I'll keep them out. Not in a rush for them to grow. I just want them to grow. And this thing in an hour and a half is incubated. Oh, that's what I need to do. I've got something incubating on the island. Had to because it's a water dino. My base is starting to feel more like, I don't know why I'm... They put the sauce under the pasta. Anyway, my base is starting to like seem like I'm doing it again. My base is starting to seem like it's flowing again. Like, I can actually breed a bunch of dinos without worrying. I might actually stick another Megawan out here though, to be honest. Was it in this? No, these are all babies. There you are. Now yous aren't even grown. Why the hell have I not got these out? How far? This one's a really cool colour. I like this. A good mix of colours. 93.9. Oh my god, what am I doing? We're wasting. 93. I got these off somebody. We're cleaning out the fridge. Yeah. Right, I need to go and get actual Megawana. Landing. Okay. Wrong teleporter. Oh no. Thinking ahead of myself. It was right. Thank you. I'm gonna add more small teleporters and set up, you know, like the default location kind of thing, so I don't have to keep searching. Where the hell are my Megawanas? Oh, they're here. I haven't got many left. Got one on the island. Okay. Yeah, I want one to just at least 4 of these Rexes. I'll do. I could have got my last one out and got them 4, but nah. Right, this one's due mating. Yeah. The eagle has landed. I'm actually loving these troughs. The fact that you can just run into your base and at a glance see what's happening with your troughs rather than going to look in each individual one. You can even label it what's in it. Tells you how many and its colour. You can activate it or deactivate it. I don't know why anyone would deactivate it. But obviously red means getting low. It's about halfway. Green's full. I'd rather pack them up, to be honest, so I'm going to go and get berries and meat. Oh, shh. Just noticed something. I'm 2 plants missing. I didn't put a lot of fertilizer in these, and they've died. Oh, hang on. What? You only last so long. Am I missing something? Till the soil. I tilled both of them. And why are they not against the wall? Have I... Okay. I'm a little bit confused. But I could have made a mistake. Yes. Zavi, how you doing, man? You smashed that like button. I don't know where my plant have gone. Surely they don't last. No, because these have been in the same amount of time. Also, why do these get 30% growth and these only get 20? That's my question. Something's glitched. Hold on. I just want to try something, see if they're invisible. Doing good, had to delete ARK and re-download it because 15GB update. Oh no. You got fast internet though, yeah. Takes like an hour. Nice. So you'll have fibrous now then. Well, obviously, Manchester get fibrous way before I did. If you have got fibrous, which package did you get? Did you get the 1000 megabit one or the 500? It's 85% done. Nice. I have to do all this myself because the max cap has been reached for crop plots on the back of a cart. I'm not lazy, it's fine. Just saying. Just an extra job I gotta do. No idea what I have. Still with my parents. Complained enough to get good Wi-Fi. Nice. Smart move, right? Living with your parents in this day and age. I want to move out, get me your own house. Alright, now you've got your own house. Can't afford now, what else? Best known for his, when it's downloaded, coming straight over and finding my base spot. Yes. Well, I've got a couple of things to do, but in between, if you need any help, just let me know. I'll leave this on. I don't know if you want to take a picture or something. But my base location's like 7.7, 7.7, literally. Look at that. 7.7, 7.7. I mean, like, if you want to be nearby, then you don't have to ask me later. Oh, no. I'm only... it's because I've typed in DD. So if I remove it... There you go. Because I put DD at the start of all my teleporters. So then if I'm looking, I just type in DD. You know, because WASD, the easiest fucking key to go to. And then I can see my list of my own. Let's stick this Betty one in the Betty one. Not the seeds. Oh, I know why I got less plants. I mean, less meat. 2 times is finished. Look at these. That's them R1 seeds when you eat them. Looks like what a goth girl would have inside a wardrobe. I shouldn't really say that. Could be more than goth girls. God damn. You're being fucking A&E after that thing. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Oh, look at these. All shit and no seeds. I'll just give all my seeds there. Alright, new plan. What we got here? I'm gonna take a bunch of these up to my... You know what, I'm taking them all. I'll take the mammoth out. I'll just fill this with other types of berries. This is why I like my automated thingy-majig. You'd miss get rock well done. Oh no, I forgot to say. I did let him know beforehand, but the people who do it, they weren't doing any till after they come back, after the holiday, or they're going away, going to Vancouver. So unfortunately, he didn't get it done. I've got too much ARK pellets, like way too much. This guy's just chomping away, loving life. Trying to give him some ARK pellets. I've got a vault full of them as well. once you settled in on Australis, or even before then, or in between then, we could maybe go over to Aberration on Misty's server. Maybe help him go and get all the stuff, and then we could just, because Rockwell was a hairline, literally a hairline of health, and we ran out of time. So I think we could Rockwell easy. We just need to get all the stuff. In fact, even if while you move to Australis, if you're doing it tonight, maybe I'll go and help Mist. I'll see if Mist wants help going to get the stuff. And we could kill 2 birds, 1 stone. That was so unlucky. Yeah, man. So unlucky. I wish I recorded it, but I didn't. Because I was drunk. And wasn't streaming. Literally 1 HP. Yep. And you know what? I don't want to be that guy, but I blame lag. I think we got him. I think ARK lag, just the time was just... Maybe we didn't get him, but it looked like... Because I shot my shotgun for that last bit of HP, but as soon as I shot it, I died. Blaming lag. I'm blaming... It's not a skill issue, it's a lag issue. This guy's still eating. He's still organic. Right, these all pellets are going down nice. Says nobody. Had it all under control, even Miss sneaking around the Nameless. Yeah, and the Reaper getting to them. Last legs behind. Honestly, if... Hear me out right. If you... This sounds like I'm blaming Mist, but I'm not. I'm blaming ARK. If you added the time it took Mist to get back into the game after he crashed, so imagine how much damage Mist would have done to the tentacles at the start of the game, then how much earlier Rockwell would have dropped down and how much more damage we would have done to the heart earlier. But then that's just humans, isn't it? We always think of how we could have done things better when we fail. It's like, I'm not even going to get into that, but you know what I mean? Like, it's typical behaviour. Just calling myself out. It's what makes us human. Right. I need to check fertilizer as well at some point. I think it's alright. I swear them back legs. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Same. Unless they had someone round there that I didn't keep an eye on, because there's so much going on. But I didn't see them tentacles round the back of there. I just shot them all from the ramp. $19,000. How are you super 19,000? What the fuck? Well, can't say it. Complain. I know I've got teleporters. Sometimes I just like to use the stairs. Keep my character healthy and all that. crash was the problem. That's what I was just saying, Mist. Like, it was an ARK problem. If you didn't crash, like, if ARK didn't fuck you over, I was just saying, like, that, because Rockwell was like a hairline, like the tiniest, like, I can't even measure it with my fingers. That's how much health he had. It was just like a paper thin health. And if the game just didn't be an ass at the time and crash you out, we'd have done more damage earlier. And then we were just saying about them tentacles at the back. There's one point where I forgot to drink my soup and the Reaper came towards me, but then he went away after I fought. Yeah. The man, the myth, the legend. Yes. Good old Mist. It was just unfortunate, really. And honestly, I was reloading my shotgun and I was thinking I'll switch to my pistol, but then there was no point in even doing that because my pistol needed reloaded as well. I was saying, Mist, if you're still there, I don't mind if you want to... How quick do you think we could get all of the stuff to do, Rockwell? I was saying I could come over to Aberration and help you. And we could try again. It'd be easy that as long as nothing goes wrong. As long as ARK doesn't take a dump. Oh, a quick fertilizer check. I might as well just go and max out the troughs. I mean, you know what I mean. These are already done. Why can't you just max Philly? Somewhere to store it for when I actually fill them up. I have so much fertilizer. Told you, man. Dung beetles. Crazy. And 0 plants. Never used plants in my whole time playing ARK. I like them, me. I just like to have everything. Mainly for kibble, though. Or like for new starters, you know what I mean? Has anyone got any rock kind of... Because like they make kibble. Which is kind of... I respect that type of thing. Like, they ask for stuff for ingredients. Then again, I could just say... Play the fucking game. Why is this floor all marble? It shouldn't be like this. Oh, but I know why. Yeah. It's all making sense now. Right, where did I get to? Hey, A-post. A-post. How are you doing? A-post. It's just my slang coming out there. Lamppost. My accent, should I say. Oh, well, that's enough with fertilizer for now. I've seen enough. I just know anything about them, so I haven't used them. Yeah, so most of these ingredients, they'll be used for important other ingredients. So for example, citronal, there's only 4 veg. Citronal, rock carrot, savroot. Damn it. Long grass, alright. Trying to finish my base before farm for a new rockwell. Alright, yeah. That's fine. I need to come over actually, I haven't been over for a while. I'll quickly show you as well, Zavi, why I grow them. I'll show you some of these. They're like, now look at this. You need long grass. Craft your own chowder and savroot. Don't need any of them for that. You need citronal, long grass, rock carrot, and savroot for broth. You can craft your own broth of enlightenment. Mind wipe as well. All of these, you'll need it for any of these kind of things. Which are the buffs you want, like when you're going into certain caves or whatever else. Oh, you just take a pyro man. Get a win. Are you still at the original base location, Mist? Yeah. I'm gonna head over. You got teleporter on? You got a small teleporter? I'll come to your medium one. Hey, wait, baby. Oh, you're going for tech. Man, you crazy. Holy shit. You've been busy? It's still loading? What the fuck? That's insane. I'm liking this design. Knock, knock. Oh, I like this. This is cool. It's very cozy. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're just leveling it all out here to build your base and stuff. Is that the same guy who's got the other one? No, it's not. Nice. I like how you've done the pillars on the corners. And, I see. Did you get that from me? Or did you already know that? The pillars around the windows. It's such a better, like, addition to the game. Well, to the look of it. Because it all looks so flat. Makes it a bit more three-dimensional. Hang on, how did you get a cart? How have you got one, but I haven't got one? Hold the fucking phone. I'm just gonna head... Oh, that is now open. Daddy, what the fuck? When did you build that cart? It's just the first floor. Oh, you got more floors? I've just teleported. Hey, you and how you doing? Someone gave you the cart? Alright. See, I can't even build one. It says, like, the server cap's been reached. Which I'm absolutely raging about. So I wonder if someone's deliberately built all of the carts to reach the cap. So people have to buy them from them. That's a hustle, that, like. Where did I see my spare? In my RG. I'm gonna go and have a look. Watch what it says at the top of the screen. It will do it because I tested this earlier. I still need to eat. Can't place crop plop. There are too many creatures with platform structures on this ark. And I used to rely on this like quite a lot. Now I'm doing it all manually, hence the sheer amount of crop plots. Right side's all mayo berries. These are all narco berries. I don't even know why. I've got plenty of narcotics, but half and half. And these 4 lines, these are all going to be the veg. Fruit and veg, whatever. Easy meat run. And plant species are insane. Someone gave you it. What was the context of why they gave you it? Like, did they offer you one? Or server 6? Oh, I'll type it. Just in case. Need to start getting all my overraptors out again. Be over soon, just gotta find where my wyvern went. May have lost it. Oh no. Use the tracker. You'll be able to see straight away. If you don't know how, just go to this tracking panel and then... yeah, it'll be on here somewhere. Then click this little symbol here. Save you some time. Oh, I know that he's not in my base. He gave me a cart, but I was... He gave you the cart, but he was able to build. You were able to build? Ah, maybe you were the last one then? I just don't understand why I can't, like... Maybe it's because we're Alliance. You know what, I'm just going to try something. Maybe you're only allowed 1 cart per... Ah, surely not. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to break the Alliance. Then I'm going to see if I can build it. And then if that theory doesn't work... I could Google it, but I like to try stuff. If that theory doesn't work... then I'll re-establish the Alliance. Why the fuck is... I'm gonna have to leave Alliance? Yeah. No. So it's just server capped. I named this... this is what we're called on Lost Colony if you're coming over, Zabby. I wasn't making any assumptions, but it was just in case. It's called the Trio. I'll come over and add you. Are you at base, Mist? Or no? It's fine if not. Just wait till later. Yeah. Hello. There we go. Nice. Now we know. Nice RG there. Which reminds me, I need to get back to the island. Yeah, so if you're wondering why I built this roof like this shape, it actually worked out nicely. I was accounting for this skin. But at the same, I did want it on this side as well. But I'll have to gap for the teleporter. The main reason I built it though, it was meant to be big enough to fit in at least one Dreadnoughtus. But then I thought, whatever, the heads can stick out the ceiling. What, is it dead? What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, okay. I don't understand. Is that a wall? It is? Oh, no wonder I didn't know. Fuck. Not in my base, and it's not trackable. Also, nothing said in the tribe log. It's not on that server then? I don't think. I think when I died earlier while being AFK, it was on my body. Ah, shit. Yeah. It wouldn't show up then. You got any Dreadmares? Or Dread Stallions? Then again, they're annoying as hell to fly. I need oh yeah, you do need DLC. Honestly, I would give you one of my wyverns, but the only wyverns I have are the breeding ones, because all my wyverns are scattered. I've got one on Extinction, one on... Shit, I need to go to these maps. One on Extinction, one on Ragnarok. I've got one on here, my main one that I use. And then I've got 6 more, but then 2 of them are my all-purple breeding parents. 2 of them are my purple, like my nightmare breeding parents. And then the other 2 are ice wyverns, which are also breeding parents. I've got some babies in the fridge if you... in the fridge. My neighbours must think he's got his skin in his base, he's got babies in the fridge. What's this guy playing? I have some for you. Oh, there you go. Mister's got some. Right. I need to nip to the bathroom, so I will be back in a second. Won't be many. I'm back. I do have a scenario slash 3D slash proposal, Zavi. That may help you speed up moving base and being able to grow your babies at the same time. Got one wall on me. What the freak? Do you know what I mean? Just, I'm literally built inside a UT spawn. UT, Argentavis, Sabertooth, and Direwolf. Mammoth and Megatherium as well, but that's not bad. That's why I walled it off. Actually get some peace. Having my squeaky chair. Oh, I was meant to return the berries. Just let me know when you're there, Zavi, and I'll run you through my idea. Works out for both of us as well. And in my personal opinion, an idea is always great when all parties benefit. Ah, it's only one time, so I forgot about these. Disgusting. Starting to get sick of my own music. Lag. Is it lag or am I timed out? Nope. Laggy lately. But someone said in their global chat, lately, it's fucking laggy all the time. This is my fastest running speed, so deal with it. There we go. I'm stupid. Got to get all the rotten meat out of the trough. I don't like that. I don't know. If anyone's PC ever breaks while they're playing Ark Ascended, it's Ark Ascended that's broke it. I'll tell you that right now. I've played many games in my life, and some for 400 hours, some for 600 hours, even Helldivers, you know, quite a demanding game earlier on. Anyways, my point being is, I've played many games in my life, but only one game has ever tested my PC, And I mean, Unreal Engine crashes, fucking overheating, you name it. It's not doing it so much now, but it's the constant frames, like the drops and back up and shit. That ages your graphics card, that. I'm back. Just got with them real quick. I have farming timer. I was saying, Savvy, you weren't here, but I have a solution to run by you, but entirely up to you, and you can say no. Hear me out, right? With that, I'll get somewhere. I'll get in my fucking bed. Right. What about this? So, what? First of all, before I say this, what's your plan? Are you coming over to Australis? You're going to build a base, then you're going to get all your babies back out and grow them, or are you keeping your island base while you build on Australis? Yeah, they're the only two questions, and after that, I'll tell you my theory. I'll say it well. Theory, solution, either one. Just let me know what your plan is. What is going on here? That's better. Moving over fully, I have someone who also might buy my land on the island. So once I'm gone, I'm never going back. Once everything's over. Oh no, I don't mean like in the long run plan. I mean, hang on, I'll just say. There's a way where you could grow all of your dinos whilst you build your base on Australis. So they're not put on pause. Unless you plan on building a dino pen straight away. That's fair enough. Like, but I'll just pitch it to you. If you want, you can bring all of your babies, juveniles, whatever, to the island. Meet me on the island. I'll add you to my tribe on the island. Because this benefits both of us, by the way, because I'm growing a couple of things on the island as it is. And it's big enough to throw all your dinos out. And I'll bring some more tech troughs over. And you can travel to there back and forth, same as me. If I'm on when you're not on, I can also make sure the meat is up to scratch and vice versa. And then once you're satisfied with Australis, bring all your babies over and hey ho. Just an idea. But obviously, you don't have to. Just if you wanted to grow them while you are building, rather than putting them on pause or some shit. And it's got everything in there, like, I need to add a couple more troughs, but it's got like the transmitter and all that in. Put another bunk bed down here. And then pretty much sorted. What was I doing here? Oh, this stone. We got most of them last night. Babies, a few. I have a lot of embryos I need hatching. But the rest I need growing I can bring over onto the island. Fair enough. Well, the offer's there. Just let me know if you've... I don't know if you want to... somewhere bigger or get off that, sell your land early. I don't know. But the option is there. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Keep looking at my inventory and then... And there we go. Wall in there. Speaking of that, I was going to take something back to the island. Oh, what was it? That should not be in there. Oh, I need to get these on the go. I have nowhere to put them. unless... Right, let me try something. I don't know why I'm asking for permission. Yeah, I'm getting like 60 frames. Right, I want to see how aligned I have this. I actually can't believe it. What the fuck? Honestly, I shit you not. This was pure improvised. Like, when I placed my first foundation, like here, I was just looking. Because I didn't want to... I didn't do this. This... Major piece of context here. This is a blueprint base. Like, I placed the entire blueprint. I had to, like, even it and level it. There's no way I could have... This is what I would have done to make a base equal. Like, build foundations and line it up. But this whole thing was a blueprint. And I lined it up perfect. You know what? I'll fucking take it. So that means... that I can literally join all of these with foundations if I wanted to. But do I really want to cut off this pathway? Because there was something I was thinking of doing. That's insane, that though. The map's crazy. Honest, I've been putting off exploring it. Well, I've been exploring it, but I've been putting it off a little bit. Mainly so, like, when me, you, and Mist team up, it'll be, like, kind of new to everybody. But also, I've been too busy building shit, so... Awesome map, though. Right, this is interesting. It's less interesting that it's, leveling up with a singular door. I wonder if I took this bit out and have a double door. No, it wouldn't even work. Crazy. Well, now I know my base is somewhat symmetrical to the other. I'll say hi back so they all don't think I'm an ass. I do need to go to the island though. I want to show you something. I'm so glad this connects. Like, that makes me happy. Happy. Right. What the f... Oh, because I was behind this piece of neon. Well, that's dangerous. Good job I haven't got epilepsy. Right, give me these seeds. Just eat them. Yeah, so I'll show you the thing I want to show you. I had a bunch of arches incubating. Mainly the ones I'm using to carry all my crap around. I thought, why not incubate them? I mean, get some eggs from them. But this guy should be in between both. Where you see these. Fucking tied poop. $36 too. But I'm not growing him now. Mind you, I should leave him out for 8 hours, shouldn't I? Right, you come over this way, closer to this Meguana. Can't even see. It's like a freaking tadpole. What the fuck? Yeah, he won't scared in 8 hours, so I'm going to leave him for a little bit. And then wait till he gets down to about half an hour or something. Then I'll cryo him, wait till the weekend. Then I'll get double the imprint. In fact, let me just go and check that there wasn't twins. Because they're so freaking tiny. I would have saw the red writing though, wouldn't I? Yeah. Right, so what did I get? Female. Yeah. It is eating though, I'm paranoid now. Let me just watch its food a second. $866, right. Should be in range of the Meguana. I'm not going anywhere until this eats. If I'm going to leave map anyways. Sorry, server. Vertical stream can't even see. If anyone's in the vertical stream, by the way. When I say vertical, I mean like the mobile display, you know. Anyways. I stream full screen as well. Just go on my channel and you'll see it on there. I stream both at the same time. So people, I don't know. You want to watch on your phone, watch on your phone. And you see most of what's going on, but if you want to see everything, then big picture's the best one. It's not eating. I'm getting worried. For those who can't see on the vertical stream, I'm looking at the stats through the binocular. I'm waiting for it to eat. It needs to go over 866. It's on 792. Well, now it's down to 779. I don't know how long it is till it eats, to be honest. But I'm not going to get... I paid 400 tech for this. So I'm not just going to leave it for it to die. It's gone down nearly 100. Now it should go up soon. Not 0.2%. I've just hatched it. How quick do these grow? Like same speed as like an RG. $7.43. Come on, man, just eat. Eat your ready brick. Now it's down to 700. And as far as I know, they just eat raw meat. My Googling is very limited. If I do Google something. Which paying 400 tech for a thing that I don't know what it eats is, you know, I'm going to Google it. But what I do is I type in what does, for example, I typed in what does a baby tide pup eat? And then I just looked for the foods. I saw raw meat. And then I went off Google. So let's hope it didn't say raw meat on a Wednesday with a full moon. Otherwise I'm fucked. Do I want to try a Natrix boss? I can do, Mist. What do you need? Like, what do I need to bring? I'm just waiting for this tide pup to eat. Are you asking if I tried it? I haven't tried it. I've barely explored Australia. I've been too busy just building. Sort of building the foundations first and then spread my wings. Come on, man, just eat. Let me just check that I've got nursing mode on my marijuana. Yep. I started. Do you want to come? Yeah, man, I'll come over. Just gonna wait till this tide pup's eaten first. I'm just paranoid that it's not gonna. I don't want it to die. Someone on the Astraeos server was selling. They're meant to be top stat as of now until it gets more mutated. 400 tech. I've lost it. It's there. Right, it's dropped like nearly 200. And it's on 0.4% already. These grow quick. I don't even know how good they are. I just wanted one. Fucking axolotl. Who wouldn't? Axolotls are like the... I don't know. Like the glitch in anatomy. A bit like a platypus. I'll be back over in about 10 minutes, if that's alright. Do you want me to bring anything? It'll be good for me to get some experience on that as well, because I'm going to take them pyromanes over. That me and Xavi used on the Megapithecus Alpha. I'm gonna test them pyromanes against every single boss in the game. Just one Rex. I don't have a single Rex. I'm growing my Nightmare Rexes, and I'm growing the Rexes that you gave me. It's weird. I've never thought about it. I never had a single Rex, because I just wasn't thinking about it. But then I realised Rexes are pretty much required for some bosses. I've got an army of Stegosauruses. Come on, eat. I'm not leaving you. I passed you on. I appreciate that, mist. I just need this to eat and then I can leave peacefully. My Meguiana's got enough meat for it to last a little while. But I think they're kind of like wyverns. Hold on. No. It's dropping really low. Come on, man. What I'm testing is I've got the Meguiana outside the water pen. Because I'm going to get my Argies out as well. But I want it, and I want it to be in range of both. And this is definitely in range. Need 5k hide for a saddle. It's alright. Just wait for me. I've got nearly 300,000 hide in one of my deadies. You could just use my hide. I'll be over as soon as this eats, and I've hatched. When this eats, I'm gonna hatch my Argies, and then I'll be over. If this thing eats, I don't understand. Or is it fucking vegan? Eat! Okay. Oh, there we go. It's just eating. Food went to 1,000. Right. Time to hatch. Just gonna do this as quick as possible. You're 364. Ah, well. Must have got a mutation. Right. Let's check the food. I want to guess that's plenty enough. Take 4 of these. Then them two will eat less. Now that should be enough. If I lose my axolotl, whatever. Just a game. And then I'll cry into a pillow at night time. Ah. I'm not waiting 5 minutes. Please tell me that was the one. Yep. Right, we're heading back. Do you want me to bring the hide to you? Yeah, this is how much hide I've got. Nearly 300,000. And I've got more on the island. So I don't need anything else, just a Rex. Pardon me. Do I need Pyro Man? Nah, probably not. If the skin's to load in. There you go. Here's a question, Mist. Do you know what the helicopterodons do? Whatever they're called. I'll give you these in case I die. The I don't know what they're called. Do you want to take these? No. I've consumed them now. Oh, Deadpool Rex. What the fuck? The shark, yeah. They contain things into blueprints as long as they haven't been crafted by anybody else. So if you find it in a drop or a dragon horde chest key, whatever, you can just turn it into a blueprint. But they have like a success rate. So there's a chance it can fail and then you lose the item. But I've got one that's 90%. I've got one that's 90% success rate. So if you want to use it, just let me know. Am I lagging out? I want to wait underneath my Rex. Oh, he's close enough, don't worry. Holy shit, I'm getting pushed. Good luck, have fun. Holy, where's me Rex? Oh, I'm in it. Where is she? Sorry, I had the urge. Got a stray Rex. Come on, dude. That one's give up. He's stuck. She's pretty cool. Yeah, you got a Rex stuck. He's hiding. He's a coward. I'll bite her ass. Nice. Will that stray Rex spawn back? I would go and get it if I was you. Maybe just bring it over here with the rest of them. It's stuck in that tunnel, like the underpass. Why did I not get a trophy? I thought you do. Yeah, it's stuck in the underpass back there. I thought everybody got one though. That's strange. Was this the alpha? Oh, it was. Nice. She was piece easy. Jesus. Easy 600 element. Yeah, I was thinking that. She's absolutely easy. Jesus. Well, I just got dragged about. Never been so molested in my life. Get him out of there. Oh, thank you very much. I've got extra levels now. What, you don't get extra levels from defeating the alpha? Look. You don't get any extra levels for defeating bosses on this map? Or is it just for element? Or did it even count? I don't get it. Doesn't say it there. So you don't get extra levels? Weird. No, because it's not Ascension. Ah, right, yeah. So it's an official server map, but it's not like a link to the storyline. Well, did you not get them from defeating the Manticore? Because Manticore's Scorched Earth, isn't he? Or do you have to actually do it on it? Like Scorched Earth? What, you doing the Scorched Earth one? Nice. Oh, sorry. No, you're doing the Manticore on this map. But did you get the extra levels in your implant? Oh, you don't have Scorched. I haven't even done Scorched either. I got some catching up to do. Tell you what though, I'm gonna get my shit and take my Pyromans in there and see how they fare up. Just gonna have a quick look at what I need. They're all easy. See, I haven't been doing this part of Ascension. I mean, Strayos. I've been building, putting skins on my base. I won't like leave my base until my base is able to be left alone. If that makes sense. Like until I've got like dinos growing and stuff like that. Yeah. So I've just been kind of neglecting this side of stuff. Caves, everything. Easy 600 element though. All you need is Sarko, Titan Boa, Sauropod, and Argentavis. And obviously the Clever, the Massive, and the Hunter. Oh, I've got them on the island. I can transfer them. Just have to get the tributes. What have I got on here? So, okay. I've been accumulating tributes. Definitely got them. Got ARK. That's something for me to do then, isn't it? I'm gonna take a picture of that. I took a picture of it last time. I'm gonna take a new picture. Cool. Don't really use these. I wanted to see what I get for grinding it down. You grind down the heavy turret and you get the fucking normal turret. Not worth grinding down, I'll tell you that right now. I need a cryo fridge down here. I need somewhere to put my empty cryopods. Because I like to have them on me, but I'd like to dump them sometimes as well. Three on me at all times. That's in case I want to pick up a Pyroman or, I don't know, if somebody needs one. Right. Still think it's matter I purely guessed, like, lining that up. Completely forgot this was picking up eggs. So where is the cave location for the tributes for that boss? Or was it massive and something else? Hunter Clever massive. I know where to get the boa venom. Swamp. Interesting. Right. I wonder which cave the scorpion boss is. No, not scorpion boss. This one. I'm gonna give it a gander. This guy's been busy. Jesus. Definitely lagging. Again. Right. That's what I have to listen to. Stuff getting murdered. This cave out, shit. Oh, do we block the cave off? I brought the wrong weapon. But I also accidentally brought the right weapon, which is strange. Because I will be getting venom. Right, that's cave out. I swore I put a marker on the entrance. Question. Missed. How many Drakelings do you have, if any? Drakelings, yeah. Lost Colony. Ooh. Nice little saddle there. The bats aren't bothered about us. Okay. One summer, one winter. Interesting. Let me cryo the culture. I miscalculated there. You want to come back for that bite? No. Hold on. I haven't even got to the art. There is an artifact here. Surely there is an artifact. Jump, you fucking sausage. Sorry, I stuttered. There's the artifact. I heard that. Mate, you're gonna give me rabies. Get away. New variant. Oh, it's the destroyer. Okay. Not the right one. Guy's base was over here, I'm sure. Surely this guy's got a medium teleporter. Maybe not. Oh well. I'm gonna head off. Yeah, I've noticed dinos haven't been getting much XP in cryopods anymore, like cryofridges. Things have been in there for like months and it's like 3 levels. Which is a crock of shite. What the fuck am I looking at? Big butt plug? What the hell? Corkscrew style as well. Jesus. Give me a second. Coincidental. Taking a stop off at Mister's base. He's got a medium teleporter, hasn't he? Mist, do you want this venom? If you grow any rock drakes, you can have it if you want. You're good? Nice. Fair enough. I'll keep you in my eyes open for a while. Gonna have to park him inside though. When ARK stops lagging. Holy lag. ARK, sort your fucking life out. $3 days, 14 hours, because I had it in my inventory that long. Yeah, well. Might as well incubate some rock drake eggs then. Oh, here we go. He's all 1k. Hazelberry, meat jerky, you want a hug? Bedberry. Hazel and bird. The bird's gonna spoil. So is the Hazel. Hurry the fuck up. Tails everywhere. Gotcha, bitch. This guy will have meat jerky now. Well, he should anyways. You want prime meat jerky? Of course you do. Nope. Right, what do you want? Walk. 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 Oh my god. Okay. This is gonna be a stampede. Right, we're one down. He's here. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Oh, he's confused. There we go. Regular kibble. What about you? course you want to go for a walk, don't you? Hang on, you're only getting 9%. I thought you get 11. Oh, you scamming game like. Well, it's another 8 hours. Fuck it. I'm gonna go for a walk. Another walk. Now, why is going that way? See if the game can figure out the fucking tracking. Go on. Yep. I figured it out. Nice. It's alright, you stay there. I'll come to use. Lag? Yep. Oh, no. Just a regular kibble. Oh, was one, isn't there? Teleport, run, fucking hell. Hey, how you doing? Long time no see, look. How you been, man? I'm alright, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And I forgot the artifact. I'll put an artifact in here. Yeah, I've already got the pack and the brute. And 2 of them now. Are you still doing your studying? You mean like at uni? If you mean at uni, no. I stopped doing that a long time ago. Found out it wasn't for me. Yeah. For people who don't know, I went to uni studying psychology. And then when I was at uni, I realised I do not want to be a psychologist. Because I detected the type of people that I would be giving therapy to in the future. And I refuse to do it. I don't want to be that guy. Like, feed into their lies. But it was an interesting course. I liked it. Definitely fit my brain, but I don't want to be sat in an office, you know, in a chair listening to some fucker questioning every single thing about life. And I get paid money to tell them that everything that they say or do is correct. Basically, I would get fired or cancelled, so there was no point. So, on to new thing. Cow didn't like us. Yeah, a lot of them didn't like us because they said that they promote critical thinking. Critical thinking is important in psychology. We need to think outside the box. We need to question everything. So I've done exactly that. They didn't even need to tell me to do that because that's what I'm like anyways. But just kind of thought it was ironic that they promoted it, and then when I was doing it, they didn't like it. So that's because they're on a curriculum though, told what to say. But they're people really, so they'll probably disagree with the curriculum. Some of them are power hungry, so you can't win. Oh yeah, it drive me mad. That's why I was drawn to psychology, because it's all about the human mind, how it works, how it ticks. And I love shit like that. But turns out they just want you to sit down, shut up, listen, and do what you're told. Fuck that shit, man. I mean, I will do what I'm told. But not just because somebody gets hard over it, you know what I mean? It's interesting, but it sounds like those twats, yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's what I questioned. When I went to do psychology, I pictured me like helping people with PTSD. And when I say PTSD, I mean like they had a rough upbringing, or they were in the army, or well, a war or something, right? You know what I mean? Like something really traumatic. But I realized the way the world was going, most of my psychology appointments would be, I'm gonna be careful about this, would be people thinking that they're something other than what they were born as. Let's just put it that way. And I can't sit there and lie, so I couldn't do it. Fuck that. You know what I mean? When I realised that they're the type of people that I would be helping mainly, because that's the majority of the world and the only main fucking thing going on these days. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of them people, right? Like I'm all in there, but if there's a reason to step back, I'll take a step back. Because yeah. Yeah, I know, you know. So it's just not my place. Let somebody else tell them a load of lies and tell them that they're right, and that they're fine thinking that way. But I'm not going to be that guy. What am I hearing? Like Kano's. Yeah, it's Kano, I think. That's the wrong one. Hey, remember, brother, when you feed into delusion, you are delusional. Yeah. Exactly, man. Exactly. Glad you agree. The one thing that is ruining entertainment. Oh, it's ruining everything, man. It's ruining schools. It's ruining... I mean, schools are already fucked anyways, to be fair. Well, yeah, it was definitely a Kano. Look at him popping through my base. Basically, like... If I tried to... If I completed university and became a psychologist, then I would be viral for being cancelled within like a week. Probably a week after my first ever appointment. So yeah. I'll tell you a joke. I'm fat, but I identify as skinny. I'm trans fat. Yeah. I identify as black. And you can't tell me I'm not, because you'll get cancelled. Even though there's no such thing as black. It's like dark brown. Or whatever, eh? We're humans, aren't we? I mean, I'm not even white. I don't know. Fucking pink in some areas. I identify as handsome and brilliant. So, good on you. Good on you. You go. Power to the people and all that. If I identify as sarcastic, I can say whatever I want, technically. But yeah, I just refuse to I refuse to be the person that gets paid a shit wage to help people who were snowflakes. And when I realised it, as I was at uni, that's when it was peaking, like peaking in the stupidity of, like, you know what I'm saying, of all of the, you know, identifying as wolves and cats and shit. And it was peaking there, and I thought, nah, because I'll get stuck. That the majority of my life will be trying to convince, like, no, I'll be so caught up on wanting to keep my job and not being cancelled or whatever, right? I will have to let this person believe that what they're thinking is fine. And I can't do that. I would actually throw my job right under the bus. To be, like, brutally honest with somebody, and I'll sleep peacefully at night. Well, ex-girlfriend that my kink was kink shaming. So she better not kink shame me. I think I saw her brain break. Kink shaming. Why did the transgender man only eat meat? It's the wrong joke. I'm not looking up on my phone. Why did the transgender man only eat plants? Cause it was something like because he was a herbivore. It's not my joke. Off KSI's crew. I have a low tolerance of stupid people. Me too. Me too. Especially when it's like... Especially when the stupidity is like borderline common sense. Like, I can tolerate a little bit of stupidness, like... If someone doesn't know, like, I don't know, a scientific fact. But if someone is... If a grown-up doesn't know what a child would know on common sense, or... You know what I mean? Then I kind of get aggravated. It's just... At that point, I kind of think... Maybe Putin's got the right idea there, you know? As a joke, YouTube, calm down. Right, opening these crystals is going to hurt your ears. So I would turn YouTube down a little bit if I was you. I don't even like it myself. And it's louder for me than it is for you. But it's annoying as hell. So I'm giving you like an advisory warning. And you've got till like roundabout now to do it. I would turn YouTube down a little bit. I'm telling you, it's annoying. We're going to do it now. That's my least favourite sound in ARK. If anyone ever asks. Jesus. That's ASMR. When people don't learn from their mistakes and keep doing the same dumb shit. Yep. I agree. Like, you think... personally for me, I don't know how they passed. Like, I don't know how they left home and had their own house and stuff like that. Hang on the topic of this, here's a little bit of a story for you. So yesterday, I think it was after the end of my stream, I had to wait like 10 minutes to travel to a different server. So I was just on my phone, and I went into the ARK, the official ARK Discord, into the general chat. And the only time I go in there usually is if ARK absolutely break the game, because I like to watch the general chat, because it's amusing listening to people kick off with each other and that. And cry. But anyways. So I was just in the chat, right? And people were like just talking. And someone said, this guy posted something saying, hey, do you want to set up your own server? Let me do it for you. No, like, nothing attached, no fees attached and stuff like that. So I called him out and I said, you're definitely a scammer. And he said, no, I said, nothing's free. And he said, oh, no, there's like an initial thing is free, but then afterwards. And then this other guy was like, yeah, you're a scammer, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, all that aside. Somebody else commented on my comment saying, happiness is free. So I replied to them saying, happiness is not free. Because happiness comes with the cost of loss. You're happy with a person, if they die, grief, loss, you know what I mean? Everything has a cost. Money, you get money, you lose money, blah, 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 right? And I just thought it was like, I thought they would have replied to me saying, oh yeah, good point. But no, they didn't. So they said, it depends on your opinion. And then, they said it depends on your point of view. And I said, it's nothing to do with my point of view, it's fact. That nothing's technically free. With losing people and stuff like that. And then this other guy piped in, saying, maybe they're just nonchalant. No, sorry, let me get this in order. So after the happiness thing happened, they said based on a point of view. Then I said about the nothing's free because you can love somebody, lose them, blah blah blah. Then they said maybe it's just me. I just don't worry about anything that much anymore. I'm only telling you this because of my brain, right? How my brain looks at the world. So when they said it's because of me, I don't really worry about much anymore. Then I said to them, you do worry. You worry about not worrying. No, you worry about worrying. Someone who says, right, I don't worry about much anymore. Then their main worry is somebody who worries. I tried to say this to them, and then they said they were confused. And I was like, then somebody else in the fucking chat said what I said, like basically telling them what I meant. They were like, he means if you say you don't worry, that means you worry about worrying, because you're trying not to do something. It's like reverse psychology, isn't it? And I'm only quoting a guy called Mark Manson. If you've never heard of him, watch him on YouTube. He's a great guy. He wrote a book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. New York bestseller. He's got a documentary book thing about his book on Netflix. Anyways, but he says if you're trying not to give a shit, then you're giving a shit about something, because you're giving a shit about not giving a shit. So it's impossible not to give a shit. So I was basically quoting him, but through the worrying scenario. And they were confused. And then there's more. Then this guy comes in and says, maybe they're just nonchalant. And I was like, the only people who are nonchalant, right, are either stupid or they're crying to the pillow when no one's looking. And then he said, yeah, and I said, they're the reason why there's do not drink labels on bleach. And he was like, oh, you're coming in here, this is an ARK gaming chat, and blah, 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 blah. And I said, yes, I did. I came into the chat, and I said, I also came here with freedom of speech. So, pipe down. And then he said, what was he? Oh, freedom of speech about government or something like that. And I said, this is what I mean. I said, they do not drink bleach on label on bleach. I said, stop babbling. I mean, I wasn't even I was sitting there laughing. Like, I wasn't even affected, but this guy was fucking defending, I don't know, Pearl Harbor or whatever the hell it is. Anyways, that's my story from last night. That's what happens when I have to wait for 10 minutes. I just have a little look. Pardon me. Fucking nonchalant. The only people who are nonchalant are the ones that are too stupid to realise that someone's taking the piss out of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, anyone who says that they're chill. I'm chill, I'm good. They're either too stupid to realise that someone's trying to get under the skin. There's a difference between being chill. How do I explain this? Right. Alright, there we go. You're not a chill person if, for example, if someone says to you your mother is a absolute whore, right? And you do nothing about it, you're not a chill person. You're a fucking weak piece of shit. Because if anyone said that about my mum, I would square up. Do you know what I mean? I would start throwing fists because that's the correct response. So it's not really a brag, is it, being nonchalant? Or people go, I don't know, like they'll lose like 100 quid or the wallet. Ah, it's alright, I'll get another wallet. I'm like, mate, I will slap you, silly. Like, how are you not angry at yourself for being so stupid to lose your wallet? So like I said, they're either too stupid to even understand emotions, or they're crying a pillow every night when nobody's looking. I don't think there's an in-between. I'll admit it, I'm chill as fuck, anything can happen to me and I don't care. But, on the other hand, I start reflecting on my actions and everybody else's actions. I don't know. And I beat myself up for a little bit, but then I come to like a conclusion. Basically, I figure myself out. With these people, I'm nonchalant. Shut up. Why are you even using arcane language like that? Oh yeah, that's what they like. VR chat. They like that. VR chat. I'll go on VR chat and kick off at everybody. Here in the States, we have No Child Left Behind Act. No stupid kid can be held back a grade anymore. They just passed them. What the fuck? If a kid's stupid, I think the kid should know that it's stupid. And I actually mean well by that. I mean, to be fair, let's be on a statistic scale, all children are stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean statistically. Like, give like a kid a knife when it's 2. I'm just speaking hypothetically here. It's probably not lasting. Like, let it loose in a fucking airport. It's probably going underneath that Boeing. You know what I mean? Like, kids are dumb, but that's the whole point, because they're dumb because they need to learn. But I feel like a kid should be told it's stupid to make it strive. Not, it teaches you 2 things in one. You're stupid, you better get better, or else. Well, I don't know, like, I'm trying to be careful, like, as much as I can. Like, kids will cry like, oh, I've got no friends. I think teachers and grown-ups should have the right to say, well, no wonder you got no friends, because you're annoying as shit. Change your fucking ways. Stop being such a twat, and then you'll have some friends. That's the response. Not, yes, you do. You've got Mrs. this, Mrs. that. Santa's your friend. Fuck off. It's just, your parents are bringing you up to be a little knobhead, and then when you go to school, because you spoiled little shit, you think everything's yours, and then now no one likes you. No more participation trophy. Oh fuck yeah. No more. Yeah. My son came home with a participation medal, and I was like, "What's that?" A participation medal. I went, "Oh, so you just turned up and breathed, and you still get a medal? Nice." And when I found out they played dodgeball, he's like, "Oh, I was playing dodgeball today." I was like, "All right." I said, "Did you go right for the face? Like, right for the head? Get them out." "No, you're not allowed to do that." I was like, "So you weren't playing dodgeball then?" What a pathetic world. Original dodgeball, you could aim for the face. Because of health risks. It's going to happen in the future, right? I guarantee you, 10 years from now, or maybe 20, boxing matches. People will be boxing, but you're not allowed to hit them. You've got to hit them at a certain. You're only allowed to hit them with a certain force. It'll just be a cat fight. Women's boxing will go right through the roof, make loads of money. Men's boxing. That wasn't misogynistic, by the way. There was a statistic to that. Because men won't want to box anymore, was my point. Because we want to beat up the other guy. But imagine sticking a punch force limit. They'll put like, yeah, we've got AI now. They'll put pads. They'll put little, you know, like in the FIFA, the World Cup football. You know, where it detects fucking every time the ball has impacted something. They'll stick like force detectors inside the gloves, and they'll be like, nah, it was a false punch because you hit him over, I don't know, fucking 40 mile an hour. It'll happen. The entire world's going to be covered in cotton wool. I'm glad that I'll be dead before that's even happening. I mean, well, I don't mean, I'm not like that way. I mean, it's not going to happen for like another 100, 200 years. So I won't be here. Fuck me. I shouldn't even get started on these topics. I was trying to keep these out of my streams. Just been staring at my grinder for like 10 minutes. On a big rant about the world. Going to be accused of being a dictator. I hate the saying, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Yeah, that creates mentality. Yeah, it creates sad mentality. I mean, the quote. I think if you lose, everyone should point and laugh at you. And then those who continue, regardless of people laughing at them, then I think they've got a VIP fucking pass to Earth. I don't mean to sound like a Spartan, but I mean like, hey Alberto, where are you going? I mean, how are you doing, sorry? Like, I literally think they should just do a walk of fucking shame, like Game of Thrones style. Maybe not like that, it's a bit disgusting. You know what I mean though, like, I think it should be pointed out. Kids like crying because they lost a race. Teacher goes over and says, you lost because you're slower. Why are you crying? Because that would only imply that you're selfish, because if you won, just say you're in a race with 10, just say there's 10 of you, 10 people racing, you're one of them. If you win, that means you're happy that you beat 9 others. If you lose, you're sad because 9 others beat you, depending on if you come last. So what's the logic here? If you cry and the teacher pets you up, that means they're justifying your crying because you were slower than 9 people. I think that's dumb. Playing Shadow of the Colossus. I bet that's a good game. I think the best thing you can teach children is, like, you've got to teach them how to lose. That's why I said the point and laugh thing. Point and laugh, and then first they'll be like, oh, why is everybody pointing and laughing? But then teach them. It's all a perception. Like, the whole thing's a perception. Like, my son sometimes shows me drawings, and I'm like, yous are all worried now what I'm going to say here. No, but most of the time I do the dad thing where I'm like, oh, yeah, like, yeah, cool. Like, you know. But then he's getting older now, so I say to him, do you want my honest answer or do you want me to lie? Because I told him I would never lie to him within reason. I haven't told him Santa's not real, so don't worry. Anyway, but I told him I'd never lie to him. And so now he's getting older, I'm slowly, gradually bringing this in. And I'm just teaching him about the world, and mainly other people. And I said, do you want me to lie or tell the truth? And he went, I would rather you told the truth. And I said, well, to be honest, I think it's crap. But, everyone was already laughing. I said, but, why does it matter what I think? I said, are you happy with your drawing? He said, yeah. I said, well, there you go. My opinion should not make you feel any different about what you've done. But that obviously that has boundaries as well. If he starts thinking he's not what he was born as, then I'll have a fucking something to say. But other than that, we're alright. You just started it. Nice. I'm gonna stop ranting. Don't reset off. I'm gonna start. I wanted to start a podcast ages ago, but 2 of my friends backed out. Probably a good thing. I'd have been cancelled already anyways. Right, 98.7. This thing needs to grow. Hang on. Why are you 97? I swore I got these out at the same time. I feel like when I stream and play ARK now, I don't know if it's just ARK, but my frame rates are so low. I'm on 46. But every time, I only know this because every time I finish my stream, I play for a little bit longer. And as soon as I finish my stream, and then I play, my game seems to run a lot better. I think the world needs more honesty. I think people are starting to wake up and realise being woke is bullshit. Yeah, I don't even know why they call it woke. Because they're so far asleep. They're in fucking comas. Even corporations are coming back to common sense. Good. So they should. Like, my opinion, my ideal version of the future would be, I'm in the queue in the bank, and somebody's in front of me. This is my ideal world. Sorry. I'm in the queue in the bank, somebody's in front of me. And they got into a bit of a discussion, bit of a heightened discussion. And like, I don't know, she's arguing. I've lost £100, where's it gone? It's a woman, by the way. Lost £100, where's it gone? And they're like, I'm sorry, we don't really know where it's gone. We're working on it. We're doing our best. Sorry, miss. Excuse me. She is clearly a woman, by the way. But anyways, excuse me, don't call me a miss. I am they, them. Well, if there's 3 of yous, then I want to see all 3 bank accounts. That was a joke. Anyways. And I'm in the queue, and then a guy comes over. She's like, excuse me, I want to see your manager. You just referred to me by the wrong fucking hieroglyphic. Manager comes over. Excuse me, what's the problem? She just said the wrong hieroglyphic. And he says, so fuck you are what you are. Get the fuck out of my bank. That's my ideal world. And the police show up, and then she says, it says the story. And the police say, nah, they've done nothing wrong. Bye, go home. Cry, do whatever you want to do, but see you later. I also made the basketball team. Nice. Not very tall, but I'm pretty good. Hey, you don't have to be tall to jump high. Do you talk about this sort of thing when I'm in the chat? For some reason, you triggered it. I've been quite calm. Nah, I'm only joking. No, I do go down these rambles now and again. You've just coincidentally joined the chat at the right time and asked the right question. But yeah, that's my ideal world. Go back to when I was younger, when I was a kid. Someone, I don't know. Like, it was so great. I used to complain about it, but you know what? I would go back in a nutshell. I've witnessed so many things. I've been in supermarkets with my mum, and someone's kicking off because they didn't get the right bread, and everyone stood there just rolling their eyes like, what a pathetic fuck. Just take your bread and go home. Stop complaining. Stop being such a bitch. That was like the mentality of the world. Now, people are scared to tell somebody. People are scared to correct people because they're scared of, I don't know, getting everything wrong. Unfiltered honesty is very refreshing. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm as honest as I'm being. I'm still holding off. Who knows? I'll start a podcast. You got a vertical leap. 17-inch. A 17-inch vertical leap. You sound like Dr. Disrespect. 30, which is high or not. I don't know basketball that well, but it sounds pretty high. Wrong one. Seeing what dinos. Oh, this one. Still need to patch these. The 2-time? Yeah. I had his back in all that scenario. Oh, this is what I was here for. Oh, I didn't have his back, you know what I mean? Like a I didn't believe you. Not in a fanboy way, just didn't make sense. And what was the guy? Kurt Connors? That was the guy that was being the dick, wasn't he? I feel like I know exactly your views, and I know if you did say you would definitely not be on YouTube. Yeah. And to be honest, my views aren't even that bad. In an ideal world, they're just... Right, I'll tell you what. I'll say this one thing, and it's not even bad. It's just this one thing will explain me as in a nutshell. So, I literally do not discriminate on anybody. You want to know why? Because I take the piss out of everybody. Like most comedians, like they might say the same. I've never heard them say it, but basically, so you know how some people who are right will discriminate on the left and left will discriminate on rights. You know all this American stuff, right and left. See, I don't like right or left. I don't like anybody until I've met them personally and I have a reason to like them. And I don't mean like, let's just keep racism and all out of it. I don't mean it that way. I mean, like, I don't like anybody more than anybody else. And I don't dislike them more than anybody else. Everybody gets the same treatment. So it's like, I'm actually the nicest, by technicality, I'm actually the nicest person on this planet. Because I take the piss out of everybody. And I even take the piss out of myself. So no one's safe. I'm not safe. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I think a lot of people can't handle that though. Because they think you've got to pick a side. You have to pick a side. You've got to pick somebody. What? How's about everyone... Everyone's guilty until proven innocent to me. So like, fuck them. I don't care. Doesn't mean I don't like you guys. I just mean... If you came in my YouTube and asked me to pay your mortgage, I would say fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know you that well. But, shit, I don't even like myself. I hate everyone. Yeah, at some point. I don't even hate everybody. I just distrust them. Because the smart thing to do is don't assume that everybody's nice. And then when they prove that they are nice, then you should like them. But always keep your guard up, you know what I mean? Like, never drop it. Never drop your guard. Never. Because if you drop your guard, do you know what else you drop? You drop your plan B. And if you drop your plan B, you're knackered. If you've only got a plan A, you're fucked. Get a wife, or whatever. If you've got no plan B, you're knackered. She leaves, you've got nothing. Right? You've got to have a plan B. I don't mean another woman. I mean, like, establish yourself. Gotta get your own money and stuff like that. You got to have a plan B for everything. Get a job. Always know that you can get another job. Don't just get a job relying on just that one job. Always have a plan B. If you don't have a plan B, then you might as well... You know what I mean. Might as well be in a gutter. Most people who are homeless, and I'm not speaking on for everybody here, because there's obviously some other reasons, but most people who are homeless, I guarantee you, did not have a plan B. Because if they did... Well, I don't know, maybe they had a plan fucking Z. But I don't shit on the homeless. They're probably the only ones I don't shit on. Yeah, I know some of them are fucked up and messed up in the heads. But every time you pass them in the street, just think that they're actually surviving a lot worse than you. I don't mean give them sympathy. Maybe some of them. I don't know. I'm trying not to get into this. Maybe you shouldn't give some of them sympathy. Because guess what? Now you're discriminating. Why are you discriminating on the drug dealers? Eh? Why are you discriminating on the... You get my point. It's a similar... Alright, fuck it. I'll give you a scenario that the lecturer gave me at uni. So, is it okay to poach pandas? On a serious note, do you think it's okay to, like... Is it okay if a panda dies? Is it okay if a tiger dies or a meerkat? Any cute animal on this planet? Well, the natural answer would be no. Because if you say yeah, then, well, you need your fucking brain tested. But then, where does it end? Is it okay for a fly to die? Fly is an animal. So if you think about it that way, I'm not saying you should worship every single insect on the planet. My point is, I just choose to not pick any side, because then I have to decide where it ends. So, I don't know. Like, that's why I don't have sympathy for homeless people, but I also don't hate them. Because I don't think that way. If I sit to myself and think how I would react to a homeless person, that means I'm planning to be around a homeless person. I don't care. I know that if I come across a homeless person, I can deal with it no matter what happens at the time. Like, one guy asked me for spare change once. And I said I didn't have any spare change. I had my hand on my pocket because I had loads of fucking spare change. And I was walking like John Wayne and Cowboy. And then I went into the gambling shop and I put all that spare change into slots. And I just span it away. And then I sat there myself and I thought, this guy's homeless. You put your hand on your pocket. And then you've just put it into a machine. I won some money, like, so fuck it, but... Anyways, the day after... This is when I was on my way to uni. I had a presentation that day, I remember it. But I would never have given him money anyways. I just made it into a joke. I literally did put my hand on my pocket to avoid the aggro. Didn't want to get shanked. Stabbed. And then, yeah, I did go and put it on the slots. That's all the true story. But I didn't give him the money because I didn't like him. I don't believe in giving homeless people money. But the next day, I made him a bait. Made him 2 sandwiches. It was around Christmas time, so I gave him some like Christmas themed sweets. A fruit shoot. Some shit like that. And I put it in a airtight Tupperware. And I went on the train. My train was an hour's drive. Ride, whatever. And he was there the next day. And I went, yeah, I said, you know, yesterday that you asked me for some spare change. I said, I had spare change, but I ain't giving you money because you'll buy something that'll kill you with it or whatever. I said, but here's, I made you this. And he was fucking over the moon. And I was like, well, there you go. Don't give homeless people money, ever. Because you'll be stuck in an ironic story. You'll give them money at dinner time. Then they'll go and buy a drink with that money. And at tea time, they'll be drunk. Then they'll see you. Then they want more money. And then you won't give them it. Now you're dealing with a drunk homeless person. By the way, a homeless person, if they commit a crime, they get upgraded. 3 meals a day and a fucking bed to sleep in. So they don't care. You're not negotiating with a homeless person. You gotta weigh all that shit up. Bro, both plans ain't working. I'm from Honduras, so I'm not right or left. Honestly, I think they need to scrap the whole right or left shite. No offense to America, but that's your fault. This right or left crap. Does my head in there. Like, I don't know where right or left-handed. What, like, just fuck off. I'm just in between. I love a lot about America, but there's a lot I dislike as well. Don't worry, there's a lot I dislike and like about my own country. Like I said, I don't discriminate. Flies live for like a week and don't have very deep feelings. Yeah, but pandas technically don't have feelings. In fact, no animal is meant to have feelings like humans. You know, like empathy and sympathy. Like, here's an example, Alberto, right? An omnivore, like, well, how do I word this? I think it's a polar bear. A polar bear is probably one of the worst things to be killed by. Because they have so little interaction. I mean, if you were where polar bears live. I don't mean if you stepped into a zoo. But polar bear is technically one of the worst bears to be killed by, because they have near to no interaction with humans because of where they live. It'll just walk over and grab you and drag you away and eat you as slow as it wants. Doesn't care. But it's cute as fuck. Do you know what I mean? The whole right or left thing is control technique. Yeah, it is. It's to divide the room. It's like when you're at a wedding, they have like right and left pews where families sit and shit. Divide the room again there as well. Because back to you as well, Alberto. The whole lecture about was like a panda dies and oh so cute, and a fly dies, oh disgusting little cretin. They're technically exactly the same, but it's all about human preference. So like, you know how some people like carnivores and some people are herbivores, say vegetarian and vegan and blah 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 blah, and then people try and force their opinion on others, and then there's a big battle going on. That's the whole point of it. There's technically no right or wrong. It's just, if I was super important and I had a lot of power, and then I told people my opinion, they will automatically agree with me. That's the big illusion there. But because I'm a nobody, people will be like, look at him, he's got like 10 views on YouTube, like, who's this guy? But if I had 1 million or 2 million views on YouTube, that would all of a sudden make everything I say more important to people. Even if I said the exact same things I'm saying now, but then if I had 2 million subscribers and an average of 4,000 viewers a day or 10,000 views a day, all of a sudden my words become more important, even though only the numbers have changed. It's insane. It is human brain things, you're right. But the human brain's unevolving, which is weird. More generations are born, they're getting dumber. But also smarter, which is insane. We live in a smart, dumb world. It was so one-sided at one point, but now it's weird. Now you've got to look at someone kind of suspiciously to figure out if they're smart or dumb. But back then it was just like, nah, you're dumb, you're smart. Popularity and looks are very important for some reason. Yeah. That's what the world's trying to get away with though. Like, I think popularity is redundant. Like, well, should be redundant. I think it should. Okay, right, fuck it. I'm not going to say nothing bad. Everyone's like bracing themselves. My best example is, right, so AI music. Before AI music was even a thing, right? I'm 35 in October. And for the majority of my life, I've heard nothing but complain about the price of people's albums, about the next album shit, or the concert tickets cost too much money, and blah, 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 blah. And now, AI music exists. People are saying, oh, it's not real music. I'm like, yeah, because it's free. Well, it's not. You got to buy a subscription for £9 a month. But now I can make music I like listening to by removing the person. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't really have any obsessions. I like NF, right? But I wouldn't pay to go and see him. Maybe I would, as a one-off. Throw an egg at his head. I'm joking. But, like, I don't put money into music. I like music, but I'm one of them, like, selfish consumers. Give me your music right now. I ain't paying you no money. That's me. But, because I didn't ask them to be an artist. That's what they want to do. And I like to listen to it. But AI music's come out and everyone's complaining. I love the fact that I can listen to music I like, as in the sound of it. Don't get me wrong. If I was like a Mariah Carey fan, I ain't getting Mariah Carey in AI yet. But I'm not a Mariah Carey fan. I like the music more than the actual person singing. My point being is, AI music's came out, everyone's complaining that it's taken over real music. More like, I would love it. I would actually love it if AI music made singers and rappers and whatever make less money because they've got enough. They've got enough to share. So I think the main worry is the fact that these celebrities aren't going to be so much celebrities anymore. And you know what? I'm all for it. I hope I'm alive to see that shit. Because it's not my job. I don't care. I don't have sympathy for celebrities. Oh, Have you heard about Bieber? He lost 100 million overnight because of AI music. Mate, he's still got fucking 400 million. Shut your mouth. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the world we live in. Worrying about celebrities losing a couple of million. And it gets posted this. And then there's some kids starving to death on the streets. You know that 100 million that people are writing blogs about and making YouTube videos about. And the money that they make off them blogs and YouTube videos, they don't give it to these starving kids. They're just selfish little cunts. Ah, yeah. Bieber took it. Yeah, he did. He's not Bieber anymore. He's BGD. Or did he went up his shitty? Right. I was gonna nip to the toilet. I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back. That's the same with movies. Feels like Sedans 2.0, 2.5 are being heavily restricted because companies like Disney are raging that people are creating their content. Yeah, man. Like, this is the thing about AI. Like, the main thing, right? And you can control. You can call me a conspiracy theory, whatever person, a weirdo, whatever. But this is pretty much exactly how the world works. Like, they know what they're doing when they have an audience. Andrew Tate knows this, right? This is probably why he went so far. And he's a smart guy, right? A lot of what he says is pretty interesting, but how he says it, sometimes he could maybe just not have said what he said. But anyways, let's not get on that topic. Jordan Peterson, I've watched that guy before as well. Don't watch him anymore. I haven't watched him for like a year now, but very fucking smart guy. And a lot of what he says, fair enough. But my point is, like, if you have an audience and you can cater to that audience, it's pretty much how wars happen. And it's the same thing about how, like, for example, Disney know fine well that they don't have to break any terms and conditions. They know that their fans are going to be fighting their backs. Like, what's the majority of Disney's fans? Like, between there's like 4-year-olds up, right? And I'm sorry, people who visit Disneyland over the age of 21 with no kids. What's going on there, like? You know what I mean? Like, I get it, Disney's good, but grow up. And I get it, right? You can be attached to these Disney movies because, oh, I used to watch it when I was a kid. But if you're watching Disney, like, and I mean proper Disney, I mean, like, if I sat down with my wife tomorrow and watched The Lion King, I would probably start questioning my fucking gender the day after. That was a joke. But you get my point, right? It's like a past thing. Like, you don't... I'm gonna stop. My point is, Disney know that their audience are gonna fight their backs. And the majority of Disney's audience are childish. Like, pure childish. It's fine to like stuff. Like, I'll collect something that I had when when I was a kid. Like a certain yo-yo. Fine. But that's probably because I want to give it to my son. Not because I want to sit there and play with it. Because I'm 8 years old. There's nothing wrong with playing yo-yos, by the way. When you're... I mean, it's all about association. How people associate stuff. Like, I've had, like, I know people who've gone to Disneyland who don't have kids. I'm not even slating it in that way. Do what you want. But if you ever try and convince me that that's a perfectly normal grown-up thing to do, you're not convincing us. And I'm not judging that they done it, because I'm not a hypocrite. I don't give a shit what other people do as long as they stay out of my life about it. As long as they don't put in my life, I won't put in their life. But if someone goes to me, oh, you've never been to Disneyland, then I'll be like, yeah, because I'm, like, actually fucking switched on. That shit bores me. What if I said to them, oh, you've never had, like, fucking 10 shots and 14 beers in one night and threw up all over the taxi driver's fucking bald head? They'll be like, ugh. And I'm like, yeah, but that's probably something a grown-up would do. I shouldn't be saying all this though, Albert. Oh, you've been passing this. I found a hidden Mickey in my restraining order. That's just Walt Disney giving you a pre-warning. When he thaws out anyways. Oh, 3%. Oh, it's gone. It's dead. Oh no, it's not dead. False alarm. 4.9%. And then he's going to go on to... Oh, hold up. Well, I'm glad I came here. Let me just... No, that's Betty. Yeah, this one's full. Yeah, the axolotl's in there. Sorry. Hide pup. Yep. Definitely counts. Better count. If it dies, I'll send an aggressive email to ARK. I won't really. Have you seen them AI videos of people flexing? This is not my music. Yeah, have you seen the AI music of people flexing? Not AI music. The AI videos of people flexing like visual effects, saying like Hollywood's gonna fucking struggle here if they don't match these. I love that shit. I love stuff that makes Hollywood like, or I don't know, any big business thing lose a bit of money. Is this what we should be like, all of us? Like, no one will boycott at all, and it's mad. There's not a single fucking civilization or society is capable of boycotting, and I don't get it. I don't mean overthrow the government. I mean, because we need some sort of establishment of law and shit like that. But I just mean, like ARK. Let's just use ARK for an example. ARK have took the absolute piss constantly out of their fan base, the player base, let's just say. They've absolutely treated us like shit, and we keep coming back. And PlayStation announcing that they're getting rid of physical games, you know, that shit. And there's actually a petition going around on Twitter, but there's like a petition going around. Someone's trying to get everybody to not play PlayStation for an entire week, because that'll fuck PlayStation's entire like business up. That's a good protest. But you know what? Over 1 million people have signed it. Or no, I don't know the numbers. Over like 500,000 people have signed it or something like that. And they've agreed to do it, but they won't. Because remember when everyone was going to storm NASA and no one turned up? Not NASA, Area 51. Like, the fucking world's full of shit. And it's a perfect example of a lot of gender confusion. Like it's just, there's just too much trend shit. People are trending online, but they're not trending in real life. And that's the pathetic thing. It's like, it's stupid. People need other people to be validated. And the internet is a place to get validation. Yeah, because they know they're in the shit. Yeah. But I'm saying no one will boycott though. People won't just step up. Half 500,000 people will sign like this petition. Oh, we're not gonna play your game for a week. But I guarantee you, half of that 500,000, so 250k, will play the game for a week because they're scared in case the dinos die. Weak-minded, man. Now I do sound like Tate. I didn't mean to sound like her. It's just pathetic. Just a game. The amount of times I've restarted ARK is unbelievable. I mean, I would be angry if I lost some shit. But I wouldn't be fucking threatening to jump off the Empire State Building because I did. Right, I might as well take this crystal over. Let's move this out the way. You know what, I'll take the hide as well. I think I can maybe carry all of this. Nah, it's going to be over 300. Shit. Oh no, I got it all. Nice. One of my tech suit left. 13 minutes. Shit. Have you ever watched a YouTuber named Jim Browning? I don't know. Oh shit, my phone's on charge. Let me have a quick look. I'll know as soon as I see the fucker. Oh, the scammer guy. Yes. He was on this morning with fucking Rylan. With his horse teeth. Fucking. Remember when he got his teeth done? Rylan. Look like a fucking horse. Yeah. I know. I haven't watched like videos, but I know who you're talking about. Maybe there's Dilo rework in the future. Imagine a Dilo rework. How do you think they would? How do you think they'd rework it? In fact, better question, Alberto. If you were reworking the Dilo, how would you do it? Yeah? Yeah, Rylan on X Factor? You don't know? Would you make its like venom like spit last longer or less? Do you think it's too much? I think the Dilo should at least like, you know, bring out its side, its umbrella, wherever the hell it is. You know, like on Jurassic Park? It kind of hisses and flaps its things like a peacock. I think it should at least do that before it spits. It only does it for a brief second. I think they need to put more detail into it. Give it an alpha version that spits acid. An alpha version Dilo will be good for early game XP. Not a bad idea. Because you could say the Raptor, but the Raptor is OP when you're early game. The Alpha Raptor, should I say. An Alpha Dilo, not bad. Yeah. What about a fucking Alpha Dodo? Yeah, Rylan was in X Factor, then he got a bit of money, then he got his teeth done. Then he went on this morning. Yeah. About being able to tame alphas, but they're neutered, and you can't breed them. Not a bad idea. Can you cryo them though? Or do they have to stay out? Because there needs to be like a balance, doesn't there? You know, like dino cap and all that. Probably won't be able to cryo them, eh? That would stop people from also chasing them down constantly and leaving none for anybody else. Didn't he have long blonde hair on the X Factor? Something like that. He was like brand new gear at that point. And then he went TV gear. And I said nothing bad there. See what I'm doing now? You see this look? I don't know if you're familiar with ARK. See this yellow timer? So I have to wait that long to take this to the other server that I'm on. And this is what I was saying the other night when I was on the ARK chat. Because I was sat here waiting. And I wasn't streaming. Yeah, I remember my parents couldn't stand him. Remember Gary Barlow? I walked off because Rylan got through. Aye, Gary Barlow. Like, Gary Barlow is literally a physical walking stroke. He talks like he's having a stroke. He looks like he's having a stroke. I think he did have a stroke. But, like, I don't know. I've met people and been around people who had strokes. And they look like, they tell you and you're like, what? Wait, I think he's constantly having one. Bit of human in there as well. Why do you have to wait that long? So, it's like for optimization, balances, server performance and shit. Also, so ARK doesn't fuck it up. So there's a 15-minute window every 15 minutes. If I drop, just say I wait till this timer goes down to 0, and if I drop one of these stacks of crystal and pick it back up, that one stack of crystal will reset the timer. So I have to wait for that. Have a good night, mate. Yeah, man, thank you for stopping by as well. I appreciate it. Always do. And I still have them Dreadnoughts as well. I've got a baby that I haven't even grown because I've been moving base. But I'm going to grow it and... Yep. Start getting some Dreadnoughts. Bloody hell, is this game expensive? Technically, no. It's a 30-odd quid game. There's some pay to win, but only if you're playing PvP. I don't play PvP. Play PvE. It's expensive with time. Let's just say that. You've got to put a lot of time into it. There's a lot of waiting. There's a lot of... Like... For example... See these Argentavis here? These little... Tiny ones. These are bred from these ones. That's their baby. You incubate the egg in there. And when it hatches, they grow. And that RG will take about, on 1 times rates, with normal rates, I don't know, it'll take about a day, 24 hours in real time, maybe more. And then on the weekend they do 2 times rates, so everything grows twice as fast, everything incubates twice as fast. You get twice as many resources, twice as much XP. That's also the reason why this game is addictive. These things here, they're called meguanas, and they feed your babies for you, so you don't have to hand feed them yourself, because they go from baby to juvenile to adolescent. Babies will feed out of meguana. If you don't have one, you feed them yourself. You just put food in your inventory. When they're juvenile, they'll eat out of the troughs, which is this thing here. Then you just fill the troughs up. And yeah, so on and so forth. Oh my god, bruh, I used 3 times rates in a public server. And I got so many more resources. 3 times rates is mad. I used it on... No, I used 3 times rates on my server. Before I got rid of it. But I used 5 times rates on incubating and like breeding and growing. Just speed everything up. But I still like the grind of official. ARK's a good game, like if you've got good organized skills. Like if you can be organized and you know what you're doing. That's why I kind of like it. Every time I make a mistake, I correct myself. Did you ever play Dead by Daylight? I played it for 30 minutes, like about half an hour. I like fish. When I was about 14, I went night fishing with my dad for the first time. 9 hours we were there for, and I caught my first catfish. And we only caught about 4 fish the whole night in 9 hours. The whole thing was awesome though. Like we had little conversations, we had some we had a little fire going. And yeah, I caught my first ever catfish. I was proud of my little self. First time I used one of them rod detectors as well. You know, when it beeps. Carcathalant should be a tameable. In Ascended, in ARK Ascended, you can actually tame them. You can have them. Did you ever play? Oh no, I've just read that. I've got 2 different chats going on. I don't know if you've noticed, look, but I have a vertical stream and a horizontal. Full screen and mobile view. Because when you stream to vertical as well, it goes onto the shorts feed. So if you think I'm babbling and you don't know what I'm saying, it's because I'm talking to the other chat. Yeah, it's a new. I don't know if it's not new, but it's fairly new. It's a new built-in thing in OBS. You can download a plugin, and you can stream vertically and horizontally. I just reverse my resolution, so even though I'm streaming 1440p horizontally, I do it vertically as well. But it's 2560p. I don't fucking know. 2.5 minutes. Ah, you see now. Yeah. 2 different streams. And even my transitions between them, they're all different. You don't see as much on this though. But I've made it as big as the hotbar. Like you'll see from the... Yeah. So from like... I don't know, is that 1 to 0? Yeah, 1 to 0. Last slot. First slot. That's how I monitor what's on the screen. It's all at OBS. Yeah, it's a plugin. The plugin is called... Atium? Oh, no, Atom. You need that first, Atom Multistream, and then just type in the vertical plugin as well, because, oh, hang on. So you need yeah, Atom Multistream, that's to stream to horizontal and vertical at the same time. And then you need Vertical Canvas, it's called. Vertical Canvas and Atom Multistream. Why has he put that symbol? Huh. What the fuck? Do you think that... You think that's why you're getting bad frame rates? No, I shouldn't be getting bad frame rates because my internet can handle both of them. I'm streaming it. I'm streaming at 25,000 bitrate, and that's... I could actually go higher. I think I'm getting bad frame rate because the other day, ARK's been playing up a little bit lately, and the other day, I'd done the same thing I always do on a stream. I'd done the exact same routine, fired my OBS up, set everything up, went live, then I fired the game up. And then one night, this is after about 9 nights, by the way, or 9 streams, I loaded into my game as normal, as usual, and my camera was just skipping everywhere. And the only thing I changed was loading up ARK. So I know it's ARK, I just can't prove it. What about a challenge where you have to beat the island with only carnivores? I think I could do that. I just use pyromanes. Pyromanes are good against the alpha dragon. And you can technically defeat the overseer with a shotgun and a tech suit. But here's the thing: everybody who's watching me on ARK now, yous are all part of the early stages of my. Before I become a professional ARK player, yous are experiencing my learning process. So when I'm going to do stuff with people like bosses and stuff like that, I'm learning because I don't want to do it all on Google. I just don't. I don't know. For me, I could go on Google, learn everything, and then come on, start streaming, and act like I know what I'm doing. I could do that because I've played nearly 3,000. Well, I've played over 2,500 hours, so I could Google everything, act like I know, remember it, script it. I don't know, and just look cool. But I don't know. I like to just make mistakes and do dumb shit. And learn from other people. Don't get me wrong, if somebody else Googles it and they know what to do and then they tell me what to do, I'm fine with that because it justifies me. I've still learned from an actual person. But if I go on Google because I'm too fucking lazy and haven't coincidentally met a person who knows, then I don't like that. Pardon me. It would be pretty tough, not gonna lie. It would be pretty tough, but I would actually give it a go, even though I know it's tough. I know I can defeat the Megapithecus Alpha easy. I've actually done it with Zavi, with my Pyromanes. We absolutely smashed it. Not a single Pyromane died, even though some of them weren't even leveled up properly. So, but the Megapithecus is one of the weakest. I could definitely do the Broodmother Megapithecus. Alpha Dragons, in about a week or so, I'm gonna test the same Pyromanes with the Alpha Dragon. And if it defeats them as well, I'll use them Pyromanes to defeat all 3. Then I've only got the Overseer to what do you want? Wait, I'm up for the challenge. Oh, big lag. Tried to knock out taming it on a Titan Boa. You can tame Titan Boas in this ARK. Or did they bring that to Evolved? Oh, the passive? I don't know. Aww. I've left my Pyro in. And I've just realised something. Right, I really need to go and do this. I'm sorry. Don't even know why I'm apologising. 8 minutes. Why? Will I need anything? Nope. I'm not waiting 8 minutes. Let's just transfer all this in here. That's why this is here. Please don't tell me I've got any cosmetic item. Right. Now I don't have to wait 8 minutes. Shit. What was the server? Give me a sec. Just need to check Discord. Right, I've got it. One sec. What do you mean I can't upload? What have I got? Nothing? Just give me a sec. Where did all these dice come from? Right. Give me a second. I just don't want to dox, well, not dox the server, but what I'm doing over there, I don't want other people to know where I'm at. Farming would be so hard though. Yeah. Like if you made new save on the island and you could only tame carnivores, the farming would be abysmal. What about but the thing is though, is the catch, Alberto. An omnivore is a carnivore and a herbivore. So you could technically use omnivores. Like a therizinosaur. I'm sure theris are omnivores. Please see how lucky I am. No, I've had to come naked there, so I didn't have to wait 8 minutes. It's alright though, I know where to go. Not going to be up, is he? Of course it's not. But it's a herbivore. Alright. Yeah, let's go for omnivore then. Have a look at all the omnivores. I would do it, but obviously I need to do this, but I'd be interested to see which one of they're actually omnivores. That'd be the way forward. Just omnivore, because it's technically a carnivore. Anything that eats meat, carnivore. This is where I need to be. Have I went? No, I haven't run in a circle. Shit. Oh, hold on, we might be able to trick this. I just need a small teleporter that works. Medium to medium. Yeah, there we go. There's my pyro man. Did I take my food out of here? Damn it, I did. Oh, now I've got to remember the combination. Hang on. Am I missing something? I would do a video with that goal. It would just be a little too hard for me. Crazy how you only have one video and it's a short. Yeah. I'm just warming up. I'm just warming up, me. I'm quite a patient person when it comes to stuff like this. Hang on, so what's going on now? My head's bashed. Mashed. I've completely, like, forgot how I've done this. Just give me a sec to remember this. By the way, gotta go, bro. Have fun. Yeah, man. No problem. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm going to be ending my live in a second. Well, in a minute anyways. I'm confused. Oh, come on, brain. How did I do it? What did I do? I'll tell you what. I haven't got much going on. Yeah, I haven't got much going on anyways with the rest of the stream. So I'm going to end it here instead. And I want to do it quick before... I'm still going to leave you a song. Don't worry about that. But I'm going to end it here. I've streamed for 3.5 hours. Yeah. And I think I've said enough. But... yeah. Like I said yesterday, I try and go live every single night. Between 10 PM UK time, GMT, whatever. Till wherever it takes me. My stream has an average starting time, but the ending time is more... I don't know. If I feel like going for longer or not. You know, because we should look after ourselves and all that jazz. But yeah, anyways. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. I had a lot of chats tonight, which was mad for me, but it's good practice. You know, for when I'm super famous. Jokes. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I always do. People just need to learn how to get to know me as well. And then they'll start understanding me more. In certain ways. For example, the amount of times that people think I'm being serious. You can't see past the face. You should look at Discord. Oh, yeah. Nice. Has this got sound? Shit, it has. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Yeah, I fucking love that. They've actually got the back of my hair fucking on point as well. Hang on, Bruce Lee just fucking morphed behind us. That's fucking brilliant. That's class. I fucking download that. Yeah, then. Yeah, that's made my day, that. That's brilliant. That's class. If you haven't noticed, obviously, I've been making my thumbnails on AI as well. Now, how much money I've saved compared to paying people to do it. Oh no, AI is bad. But yeah, anyways, I appreciate everyone for stopping by. I always do, no matter the reason. Even if you stop by for a second to say hi and then bye. But yeah, I appreciate just the thought, really. But I'll leave you with a song. I'm still writing songs on AI, by the way. Look, these songs I play, all of these songs that I've been playing, they're all my no vocal ones. But these songs that I'm going to play with vocals are my own written lyrics. I will say this again. But I'll leave you with a song. And I'll see you next time I'm live. And thanks again. And thanks for the video look. I'm going to watch that again tomorrow. And after I end my stream. But yeah. Anyways, I'll speak to you next time. Bye bye.
Lights down, bass up. Step in, no luck. Still don't stop. Door swings wide and the room goes quiet. Blue light cuts through the club like sirens. Big baseline smooth, but the floor gets violent. I move clean while the whole place fighting. Old names stare from the back like ghosts. Same face smiles with a champagne toast. They said I fell, said I lost my glow. Now they all watch when the low end rolls. That step right slide, keep that pace. 1-2 hit when the kick drum breaks. No long speech, no saving face. I came back loud with a brand new wave. 10 years cold, but the fire stayed. Heart still drums when the sins get raised. If they want smoke, let the lights turn red. I dance through the dark with the beat in my head. Kick on 1, snare on 2. Whole room moves when I come through. 3, 4, let that bassline breathe. You can't stop what lives in me.
I'm still on beat when the lights go. That is disco, but I still go. Hands in the air, let the bass line roll. Every step hits right on the soul. I'm still on beat, still in time. Lost my name, but I kept my shine. Down through the smoke, let the whole room know. That is disco, but I still blow.
Still on beat, still on beat.
Bass line running through my feet.
Still on beat. I kill rhythm in the streets. Still on beat.
Bass line running through my feet.
Still on beat. Can't kill rhythm in the streets. Smooth chords rise and the pressure builds. Whole club shakes, but the groove stays chill. They move fake, but the truth stands still. I don't chase, I just move with skill. Gold chain swing when the cameras flash. Big top phase when the drums hit back. They have my name in the locked up past. Now I'm back outside and I move too fast. No revenge speech, no bitter show. Just a clean step and a heavy low. If the ring turns gold and the red lights glow, I don't freeze, I control that flow. Back from the quiet, back from the rain. Back with the rhythm they couldn't take. Every scar got a dance floor shape. Every drop makes the whole place shake. Kick on 1, snare on 2. Moves when I come through. 3, 4, let that bass line breathe.
You can't stop what lives in me. I'm still on beat when the lights go. That is disco. I still go. Hands in the air, let the bass line roll. Every step hits right on the soul. I'm still on beat, still in time. Lost my name, but I kept my shine. Dance through the smoke, let the whole room know. And that is disco. I still glow.
No crown, no chain, no love, no fame. Just bass, just breathe. One step,